shared my views on apologizing, the magic move. But I think that apologizing alone is not enough. After you apologize, you must advertise it too if you want to be really effective. It's not enough to tell everyone that you want to go get better. You have to declare exactly in what area you plan to change, in what way you want to become better or improve. In other words, I would say that you have said you are sorry. What are you going to do about it now? My friend, it's a lot harder to change people's perception of your behavior. That it is to change your behavior actually. In fact, you have to get 100% better, I suppose, in order to get 10% credit for it from your colleagues, friends, and even relatives or co-workers. We view people in a manner that is consistent with our previous existing stereotype opinion. Whether it is a positive or negative, irrespective. If I think of you an arrogant, envious or jealous person, everything you do will be filtered through that perception only. If you do something wonderful and nice, good or saintly, I will regard it as the example or the exception to the rule. You are still for me an arrogant, envious and jealous person. Within that framework, it is not impossible for us to be perceived as improving no matter how hard we try. However, my friends, the odds improve considerably if you tell people that you are trying to change. Suddenly your efforts are on their radar. You are beginning to chip away at this at their preconceptions. Your odds improve again if you tell everyone that how hard you are trying, and you keep repeating the message week after week if you want to have an effect. Your odds improves even more if you ask everyone for ideas for you to get better. Now your colleagues, friends or co-workers, whoever there, they become invested in you, and they pay attention to you to see if they are paying attention, if you are paying attention to their suggestions. Eventually the message sinks in and people start to accept the probability of a new improved version of yours. It is a little like the falling in the least. If no one hears the third, does it make a sound? The apology of the all announcement that you are trying to change are your way of pointing everyone in the direction of the drive. And while you do this, never ever forget the dumb face. Any attempt, any trial to change, there is always a dumb face. There is no point in creating a great new product, you see, if you can't get the message out to the buying public. Simple marketing principle. You have to tell the world. My dear friends, similarly, it is not enough to merely let people know what you are doing. You're not running a one day sale here. You're trying to create a lasting change. You have to advertise relentlessly, I feel, as if it's a long-term campaign. You can't assume, my friend, that people hear you for the first time or the second time or even the third time and they believe it. You have to pound the message into their in your colleagues' heads through repetition. That's as steady as a metronome, because people aren't paying a close attention to your personal goals as you are. They have other things in their mind. They have their own goals and challenges to deal with. As a result, your efforts to change may not get instant acceptance from your colleagues. You may have to fight your way through, and that is called a dumb face. Just remember, my friend, that every successful project, it goes through 7 phases. First phase, I say, assessing the situation. Second, isolating the problem. Third, formulating. Then fourth is wooing up. That means getting your superiors to approve your change, agree to that what you have been trying to do. Firstly, address your superiors. Then fifth phase is you woo your people who are literally that's your colleagues, you see, people whom you are working with, your peers, to agree with your change. Then sixth phase, then it's the time after you've taken the approval of your seniors, your colleagues, you go down, you woo down to get direct reports that people are accepting you, accepting your change. My dear friends, be your own secretary in this task. You see, I get the greatest lessons from the politicians. There's something good also to learn from them. They know what exactly they want to say and keep repeating it with extreme discipline and with absolutely shamelessness until it sinks into everybody's health, the people's mind. And similarly, look at the media. It's simple, unnuanced messages break through the clutter and keep repeating 24/7 for a week, and it hits home with very high impact. My friend, you cannot rely on other people to read mind or take note of the changed behavior you are displaying. That makes it all the more vital what you provocately control the message of what you are trying to accomplish. And to this effect, I feel there how to be your own secretary, how to start acting like your own press secretary. You follow simple principles that you treat every day as if you are holding a press conference where everyone is watching you closely. Believe every day as an opportunity to hit home your message. Keep repeating. Treat every day as a chance to take on all challenges. Think of the process as an election campaign. Simple. Others elect you in any campaign. You don't elect yourself. It's the people who will accept or approve or reject your changes you want to bring in yourself. And lastly, I would say, think of the process in terms of weeks, month, not day to day and instant effect that everybody just say and people believe it. No. Telling the world is equally important once you've realized that apology is the magic move. Thank you very much.